Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jermaine Payne and I am super excited to be here with you guys again. As you can see by the title of today's video, I hit a personal best. I hit two personal bests back to back. It's quite interesting. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm no athlete by no stretch of the imagination am I an athlete or anywhere close to being an athlete. This year I set a goal for myself to get in the best shape of my life, and I've already accomplished that goal, so I'm taking it a step further. I want to get a six-pack of abs, not for the physical look of it, but because I know how challenging it is and how much you have to reduce your body fat and how disciplined you have to be to accomplish that goal. So just like taking it a step further to push myself, to like show myself that I can create anything that I desire, and I'm doing that through hard work and discipline. So this week was a long bank holiday weekend. We had Thursday and we had Friday as holidays, so because I wasn't gonna start my day as early as I usually do, I was like, let me go for a run, and I've been going for these runs since the weather has gotten better. The run usually it's like 30-35 minutes. I walk a bit and then like warm up, then start run whatever, and usually it comes up to like a 3K run, so it's like usually 3 and some. But since I had more time to dedicate towards running, I was like, let's see if I can. It wasn't even about how long I could run, but I had like a landmark in mind. I was like, I need to run to at least this location, right? So started, hit the location. When I hit the location, I was like, keep running. Let's see how far you can go, right? And the next landmark in my mind was like, run straight home, So run straight home, check the time. It was 5 point something, right? 5 point something K. I'm like, wow, like this is like the best run or the furthest run, the best and the furthest run that I've ever done. Because like I said, I'm not no athlete, so running ain't my thing, sports ain't my thing, but I'm measuring my performance so I can consistently track it and get better, right? So next day I was like, all right, so I have to do this again. And I ain't gonna lie, like that day when I woke up, I was like, I don't even feel like moving. I don't feel like it. Honestly, didn't feel like doing anything. Like the day before was challenging in terms of like that run, like it was challenging. I was like, to do this again, why do I even have to do this again? But I got up, so I'm gonna do it because I promised myself that I'm gonna do it, and that was important to me to keep my promise to myself, and I did it. So when I did the first 5K, when I did like the first completed when I did the first 5K, I was like, all right, so now let's go a bit further, right? So started to run, so I continued running, and I kind of like run around the block in like this area I'm familiar with, and I was like, should I like try to do this over again, like just go through the same route? And I'm like, why not? Let's see what's gonna happen. And at this point I haven't stopped as yet, so I'm still running right? So haven't stopped, decided to continue running, and ran, and I'm like, whoa, am I gonna stop? Like, what's happening here? How come I'm not stopping? Like, I already passed 5 kilometers, I already passed 7, I'm up on 8, up on 9, past 10, and I'm like, what the hell is happening here? So eventually I was like, you know what, let me stop, because like I don't feel like I need to stop. Like I could just keep going. That's how it felt. I was like, yeah, I'm like David Goggins. Like I gonna blister my toes today. I gonna blister my toes. Like that's literally what I was thinking. But anyway, I stopped and it was 11 point something. So I literally The day before, did 5 kilometers, which was my best, and then the next day, just like double that instantly. And it was all because of my mindset. So let me explain to you how I did it, because I recently started listening to this book by Tim Grover. Tim Grover is the trainer, personal coach, trainer, coach of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, and some other sports and business professionals. So like while listening to the book, there are certain things that have resonated with me, and I'll share 3 things with you that resonated with me that allowed me to hit a personal best and then still turn around and hit another personal best, same thing, running, the very next day. So the first thing that resonated while reading the book, he was talking about the sacrifice, or what it takes to win, the journey of a winner. And basically he was like using certain words to describe what winning is, and some of those words are like hard, you have to be relentless, winning is unforgiving, there's quite a few, but like anything I would say that you can think that would discourage you from trying to be a winner, like that's how he described it. Like winning is so challenging, and like this isn't the first time that I've heard this, and for me it was more of like accepting it, because like here is the coach of Michael Jordan telling you this, like, and he has like so much experience in winning, so I know he knows exactly what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? And for me, like I just accepted it. I like this is the path that I'm on. This is like I have certain goals that I want to accomplish, and if I want to accomplish these goals, I have to accept that this is the journey that I'm gonna go down, and it's gonna be super hard, you know. So like just accepting it like helped me on those runs as well. The next thing was emotions, and emotion, like, so he was talking about handling your emotions, and basically he was saying like you have to be emotionless, because like you can't allow your emotions to dictate how you show up. Now emotions is something that I'm learning a lot about recently, because I struggled with making decisions based on my emotions for quite a long time. At first I used to be like like I lack discipline or whatever, and I thought it was just a discipline, but now I've learned to realize that I was making decisions based on emotions, and I'm a lot better than where I was in the past around my emotions. I have a much better grip on that, and I don't act from a place of emotions now. Even like doing YouTube videos, like to me, like I'm not in a place where I'm like picking up a camera and just crushing it as yet. There's still like emotions like I don't feel like doing this, I don't want to do it, am I gonna explain myself properly, and all these thoughts that you have in your head. But regardless of what thoughts come up in my head, I still have to do it, because I can't act from a place of emotions. Like I just have to do what I say I'm gonna do what I set out to do, and get it done, you know. So I'm here, and I've learned a lot about emotions, and just like Tim said, he's like, you can't depend on your emotions to perform at a certain level, because your emotions will never be consistent, which is true. And he was like, when it comes to the difference, he was like, it's better for you to consistently work on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So let's say practice, you're practicing and you're putting in the reps, you're getting better at whatever. It's better that you grow that muscle and become consistent with that muscle in your practice than to rely on your emotions. Because let's say motivation, which he does not like at all, and I get it, because motivation is temporary. Like you can start with motivation, or you can be motivated to do something, but is motivation actually gonna be consistent and like help you to see whatever out until the end? And that brings me to my third point. He was like, it's not done until it's done. So like when I was running and I accomplished the goal, and then I said I want to go further, it's like when I hit 6, I thought about 7. And when I hit 7, I thought about 8. And then I was like, I got to do at least 10 so I can double what I did before. And it started to get hard by 9, but I was like, you're almost there. Like 10 is up next, 10 is up next, because I use like he run club or something like that, so it tells me like how much kilometers I'm doing as I do it, right? And I was like, it's not finished until it's done, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I have to hit the 10. And then when I hit the 10, I was like, I gotta do more. Like, I don't know, like I just felt like I had to do more, you know? And I would say those 3 from the book helped me, but additionally, I was speaking with a friend of mine, and he was encouraging me, like just generally, like to always push more, to do a little bit more than you did before. Now, I ended up doing a lot from this, but it was in my mind like, you gotta do more, you gotta do more, you gotta do more. And I went ahead and do more. And like, I just want to say, like, the way that made me feel after completing that, like, first of all, like, whenever you do something that you say you were gonna do, it creates this self-confidence for you. And the more you do it, it creates this loop which allows you to do more. But it's like, because what I call that time when I like passed the 5K, and then I was into 8 and 9 and 10, I was calling that like discovery. So it's like, it was just me and my mind out there just running, just us alone. And I was like, let's go, let's see how far I can go, because clearly it's just me and my mind. And that's really what it came down to. It was just me and my mind, and I was very aware of that. And I was like, let's see how far I'm gonna go. Nothing in my mind is telling me to stop. And I kid you not, my legs were hurting me. Like, I could have feel it in my knees, like ah shit, like I could stop. But why would I stop? Because I don't have to stop. So I just kept running, and I just kept running, and I just kept running. And like, when it was over, like, I felt so incredible. I felt like that felt like success to me, like knowing that I just did 5 yesterday, and then I doubled it the next day. It just made me realize, like, you can do so much more if you can control the negative thoughts in your mind. I'm like, so what else am I capable of, you know? And I'm looking forward to seeing what else I can accomplish by just controlling my mind and doing the hard stuff. Because like he said, like, winning is hard, and I'm feeling that winning is hard. He said it's lonely, it's what he said, it's unforgivable. Like I said, like, in a world that you can imagine that would be discouraging, he's like, you know, winning will take everything from you and ask for more. And if you give up, it's just gonna move to our next person, and it's gonna move to somewhere else. And I get it, I feel it, and I resonate deeply with that. And like, just accomplishing that, being able to hit that personal best by taking control of my mind, it has really opened me up to another level of possibilities. Because I'm like, what else am I going to be able to do when I control my mind even better, you know? And I'm looking forward to that, and I'm going to continue to share the journey with you guys. And I hope that you find value in this video. I realized that I was talking a lot without stopping, so I hope that I wasn't rambling or anything like that. But I hope that some way this video brings you value, and you're able to take some of my experience and implement it in your life to get better results, like I did from the book, and my friend that's always supporting me and encouraging me to do more and go further. Alright guys, so I'll see you in the next video. Peace.